Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your Phase 1 Mercury Retrograde reading and how it will affect you. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the sign of Sagittarius. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Understand energy flows both ways, so you apply that energy to my words and to the people that own it. So we're going to go through your Celtic cross today for this retrograde cycle to discover and see and get you ready for what you might see for sure. You can check out my link for the card pull because I just didn't lay these out to give you a message. There is a link in the description so you can see how these cards ended up on the table, and we're gonna go through these cards and see what's happening for Mercury retrograde for you all. So let's get started. So right now, I'm sure a lot of you are just like not feeling the vibe, and it really makes sense too because the retrograde is in your 11th house, and this is of our community and of our people, right? So this is going to make us like not even wanting to go to the party. Like once we get there, I just want to leave. Like, what am I doing here type of energy. So if you're on the outs with some of your cliques, your groups, your people, it may be a good time to communicate and get to the bottom of what's going on or what went wrong. So this may also indicate trouble in your friends group at all. It may not have anything to do with that, but it also speaks to the process of reconnecting with old colleagues, acquaintances, maybe people you were on a team with that you've lost touch with after all these years. Some of them may have something to teach you or something to tell you. Prepare to learn a lot about what makes teamwork together rather than working against each other. So you're going to learn a lot about how everybody helps each other out here over this retrograde, which is a good perspective because this is going to be some rough energy for sure as we get going into the retrograde. Because for you, when it comes back in, once it goes backwards, it's going to go into the 10th house, and this is going to deal with reputation and social standings, and this will happen on the 23rd. So you may find yourselves coming to terms with some of the mistakes you've made. Yeah, some of this may be focused on your career, but I'm just going to say the mistakes in general. You may reconnect with some old bosses, old exes, former mentors, or people you've spent a lot of time with, and they're going to have some advice that are going to help you move forward with some renewed strength and some new purpose. So it's going to be a tough cycle, but it's time to rethink the image that you've been projecting, especially if your overall brand no longer aligns with your true self. So if you're like old time values and you're a new time body, you know what I mean, if things aren't working, it's time to basically do a makeover here, and it looks like you're going to get the makeover for sure. Funny enough, the first card that came out for you is Temperance, right? And Mercury retrograde, what's it going to do is going to try our patience. And Temperance is your card, Sagittarius, so this reading should align with you, and we're going to get started here and discover what it is about Temperance. With that card, we got to keep asking the questions of why is this happening. I also hear the things, wait for it, it's almost like wait for it, it's like you got to watch a video to see, but this isn't one that you can fast forward through. Some of this too, you're being very hard on yourself. You're really being hypercritical of yourself, and maybe of others, but it seems like right now you're your own worst enemy under the circumstances. So put dedicated focus into not letting people try your patience over this retrograde, and you'll understand why. This is also too waiting for this divine timing, this divine guidance, or for this divine thing to happen. That's where we get started with this. Alright, so let's get started. Current situation. Oops, sorry, wrong card. Yeah, you got two. Sorry about this. There's your cross. Sorry, I had it shifted a little bit. Current situation, please. Yeah, 5 of Cups. Yeah, right now, some of you could have broke up with your partner or lost something here. And right now, like I said, this is your current situation. I'm just telling you right now it's going to take time to get there, right? what I always like about this is this is a tragedy and all that, but it'll become a distant memory, right? And then it just turns into water under the bridge. It becomes a cycle. So right now we're trying to understand the cycle, the loss, and we're starting to understand that we're dealing with pain. Retrogrades cause pain, can be pain, painful, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? So, yeah, current situation. We're going to go into your challenge here. So once we're dealing with this situation, this pain, this is where we got to get back up. And the challenge is right now is getting back up. If somebody's hurt you right now, and that's the biggest thing. Not letting them see that you're hurt. Maybe if you're projecting pain, pulling that back. You know, there's some things people don't want to see or don't need to see that only you should see. Sagittarius here, and this is the cycle of getting that pain and really polishing it and getting it out of your system, so that you can go to the next cycle in your life and meet it even stronger, more willing and more free and more open, so that you can be this person that wants equal give and take, and can really meet the situations that are here, right? Yeah, learning to give without expecting anything back. That's just the really big thing here. So we're going to get into subconscious over this retrograde. We got Five of Wands and King of Pentacles. So now we're into more of this, where the fire brews for you, right here in your belly. And yeah, we've got these conflicts, these things that are pulling us here, pulling us there. Remember, this is temporary energy, right? Some of you are dealing with competition for, maybe there's competition for love. The dating scene isn't the best. Love isn't right now. I mean, there's just so many things that can be blocking this. And I'll tell you what, Mercury Retrograde is going to block a lot of things here. Yeah, a lot of this here is really discovering what you're looking for, because if you're looking for this king, he's in the reverse, and if this isn't the king you're looking for, this king is bad. So right now some of you may be struggling to give to a situation here, I feel like, and maybe even giving to yourself here. Like I said, this is an interesting cycle that you're going through this retrograde, because we're going to get on top here to the Three of Swords, and this is really in our head right now. This pain, this anguish, this overthinking energy, it's very tough. And again, this is matching up right with your Sagittarius. Like I said, that it hurts. There's no reason. There's no doubt this hurts, right? Oh, this Sagittarius. Well, whatever this was a karmic event, right? This is it's the Judgment card. So something here had to happen here with that, because, you know, and this is divine judgment, and this is being willing. In your head, you need to be willing to accept these facts. Right now, your thoughts are not refusing. Your thoughts are refusing to hear the answers. These are what your thoughts are telling me. Somebody could have been emotionally dishonest or gaslighting you, and there's a lack of self-awareness. So there's a lot of energy in this karmic card. This card is asking for an awakening here. I really feel like for you or for somebody else, the karma is coming. Like, it's very near and it's going to happen. So be prepared for that, or somebody around you, Sagittarius. Actions, please. Okay, we got the Emperor in the reverse here, and it's could be dealing with Aries with this here, and this is the divine masculine energy here. Excuse me. Get something to drink here. So Right now you can be dealing with a tyrant, or somebody is trying to control you, or is being very rigid and stubborn. There's definitely a power struggle here. This could be you struggling with what action to take. Some of you are still dealing with the karmic cycle in your head, so I feel this energy that is just kind of pulled up right now. This is telling you to be more confident, and you got to build that confidence here. Alright, so we got overall right now, there's more of your sword energy, Four of Swords. Again, this is needing to rest and reflect, because this is exactly what's saying, I've had enough, I'm out of answers, I have restless thoughts. Like, these are warning signs for you, Sagittarius, so understand. Take a break now, or it'll break you later with this kind of a cycle. Yeah, like I said, right now the overthinking thing's real in your mind, in your head. We're going to go into recent past now here. So I really feel like there's this energy of something done in the past didn't turn out like it should have. Maybe went off kind of half-cocked, and here we are holding on to this situation again. Again, this is telling you that maybe you didn't spend enough time inward focusing on this, but it is echoing, please, slow down. I hear that, that Knight of Wands is the fast-acting pony. Got to get out there and, you can pull this off, but you've got to be relentless in the pursuit here. You've got to, you have to stay on top of these things. Like, your thoughts have to be Six of Swords, right? Getting back into better places, better spaces. No matter the situation, you're going to make the best of a bad one, right? So a lot of this is moving on to, right? You've got to move on to the relationship, because there's only so much room in the boat, right? If you got a yacht and you want to carry all that shit with you, you can, but most of us don't have a yacht, so let's just take what we can fit in our little boat here. Now we got Ten of Wands here. In your actions, I like this, because this is the final completion, and you do have what it takes, but it's going to really test you, and there's a lot of pressure dealing with this, because you're so much of a perfectionist too, that I feel like sometimes it's like, I can't believe this is happening to me. And there's your Knight of Wands now coming in true and clear. Like, this is, you're getting things figured out. You're going to rediscover the searching the past here. I also feel like it's going to make you mad. It may spark something too. So also, some of you might be going on a romantic getaway if you're with your partner. Like I said, there is this really unique, you could be rekindling an old flame here too. I feel like this energy of bringing something back from the past here, and retrogrades do that in all their effect. Yeah, retrogrades always bring in bad things. Well, brings in exes too. If they were those energies, don't let them back in. But if there's that person that things weren't right and you need to rekindle, and it's true, it's not just smoke and mirrors. Yeah, we can discover those. So I like this. You're crossing energy, Sagittarius, because right now these are these new opportunities coming, and it's telling you to go try new things, try new things. Like, these things are going to help you heal too, and free your thoughts. So let's get some more information for Sagittarius. Okay, so we get King of Swords in the reverse. We've got to discover this. I mean, definitely this is the discovery, and there's two sides. I feel like there's always this, I gotta take charge, and you just don't know where to take charge yet. And there is two sides to the story with everything. There's two edges of that guy's sword too that cut both sides. So understand that either one doesn't really work out. you know, cut. Ace of Pentacles here in your actions. In the reverse, yeah. Yeah, things aren't panning out. This is Mercury Retrograde. You could be having issues at work for you, or there's chances you could be missing too. There also could be a scarcity of what you're looking for. So right now, supply and demand, whether this is the right people, the right relationships, the right jobs, it seems like they're just not working in your favor, and that's Mercury Retrograde too. So overall outcome here, though, I like this. I feel like there is a new potential here to hit a jackpot, to really find something in this. As deeply as it is tough, there is this silver lining here. So yeah, some of you are going to reach a milestone here. Could be celebrating an anniversary, could be moving in together, could be planning a family. I mean, there's a lot of different energy with that 10 of Pentacles, so take that as it is for you. Alright, Sagittarius, do a quick shuffle of the confirmation cards. Get some new energy on the table. But yeah, Page of Cups, that's exciting because go out and have fun. Like I said, it gives you that opportunity to get out of your head. Silence, don't suffer in silence. So, nothing good happens at home when you're by yourself. I don't know. I hear that for some reason, but I don't know. I like being at home sometimes by myself. Alright, so your power here. So this is going to be... it feels like what's going on right now, your power is really difficult because you're letting people do this to you. And this is like a really vicious cycle that needs to be addressed. Right? And like I said, it feels like this energy of you're letting people do this to you, rather than just cutting them off, right? Where's that King of Swords again? Like I said, the sword's been in reverse, like it's almost like you've been swinging with a butter knife because you're really not trying to cut the tie. So get out the big sword, sharpen that thing up, and put it to good use, Sagittarius. Because this right here, above this is the message from the universe, and this is asking you to embrace life. This is something coming in too. This is the energy that I felt. Because we got fire energy, we've got a cycle ending and a new beginning, right? It's going to be very early in the stages. Who knows how far it can go. But definitely new opportunities coming in for Sagittarius with this page. Let's see what we got for Sagittarius over Mercury Retrograde. 9 of Wands in the reverse. I can see this. I can see this. Yeah, you guys just want to kind of give up and come clean. Cut, you know. Stop. Right now, it's the universe saying stop getting in your own way. That's what this card is saying to me. Stop. Stop saying I'm going to give up and not. I don't know if you're dealing with cigarettes or anything like that, or food, or whatever your vice is. Yeah, your actions with this. We got the Hermit in reverse. You know, we all need this introspection. In the reverse, though, you're refusing to look at yourself. So something right here is just really. Some of you could have a fear of being alone, and are being antisocial here. And if you're dealing with rejection, shit, that's the ouch, that's the heartbreak, that's the, seems like what's been going on. Well, we got better outcomes here. What we got? There's a Karma card again. Like I said, Judgment. Like I said, I feel like it's coming in for you in a very good way. But this is also asking you to make sure you're not repeating these patterns. In here, like if you're not learning the lessons, this is going to happen to the rest of this life, the next life. Something here is telling you to complete this circle, so that judgment can be passed, right? Yeah, someone can be blaming a lot of different things on each other right now, but we need this awakening, and I really hope for you, Sagittarius, this comes over this retrograde. If you're dealing and struggling with the things that are on this table, for sure, and in the stars, because hopes and fears here, you know, this is something to realize, is that the worst is past you already, and now it is that time for healing. Well, this is that time you can focus on yourself. Stop focusing on them if you are. During this whole thing too, you're going to realize you've discovered something about yourself and what they are. I want to know what those things are. What is Sagittarius going to discover? The High Priestess here in reverse. Really, your discovery and your thoughts, you're going to start to really understand you have not been following your intuition, and you've lost this inner voice because you have been ignoring the things that you should have been realizing. So you can hear my voice, you can see this and hear it. Play it over and over till you realize that. Okay, we got 5 swords here in your actions. Yeah, it's okay to let go of regrets right now. Like, this is really something right now with this in your actions. You need to forgive somebody, or I feel like there's a forgiveness that needs to be let out there. Whether they need to come cross-watch or go forgive Sagittarius, or Sagittarius, if you got somebody to forgive, this will help give that closure that you're needing here. This is realizing too, you're not going to be pushed around too. So this is I also feel this transition is also a transition too. So like, best outcome we can. I got a 9 of Swords here in the reverse. So the Knight, you know. Yeah, stop saying one thing and doing another. I mean, that's what I'm here. Like, someone right now could be pushing you around or pushing you to the extremes, and it seems like you're letting them again. This Knight needs to stand up and really fight, put in the good fight for justice and really what's right for you, Sagittarius. So hopes and fears, I hope you hear all those messages, because it's time to fight what's for yours, and like I said, explore your power here. This retrograde is going to test you. Like I said, it looks like you came in with some pretty heavy happening, so the struggle is real. I can feel it here too. You know, best overall outcomes here is, yeah, right now you're in a bad experience in which you're learning from. There's no doubt here. This page will bring in good news, but once the bad news is taken care of and the trash is taken to the thing, you're going to realize that there was a level of irresponsibility here with whatever was happening, maybe going at things, expectations off the chart, right? You got 7 of Wands here, you know, in your thoughts here. Right now, you're overcoming these obstacles because you understand what has been happening to you. Like I said, you've been letting people overcome your boundaries, but right now this is going to help you set the proper boundaries for you. And this is really the Courage Under Fire card too, so I feel like this is where you really distinguish yourself and make yourself stand apart from the crowd. That is the card of Leo in your fellow fire sign too. Hey, we got the Fool card here. But so the Fool here, you're being challenged, right? And your past is the one challenging you here. If you're in a relationship, it could be a really risky one, to say the least. But you know where you need to put your energy at, right? There's your Community card too. So, yeah, like I said, these are things starting to come together. The rewards will come your way. And I really feel too, what's really kind of cool is I feel like somebody's been watching you for a little bit, and there's somebody here that's could be confessing or showing some love for you here soon. So clear up this mess or whatever this bad king was here. Do your work and let's see what happens at the end of this. October can be really exciting. I mean, we're going to track this energy. This is phase 1. It's pretty heavy right now. I can't wait to celebrate with you, Sagittarius, here October 2nd and the week after, when we really understand the lessons of what just happened and transpired over this retrograde. So, all right, Sagittarius, have a great one. We'll talk to you soon. Bye now.